the new girl, Scarlet, looks at you and looks at both of you and says, "So, what's this project about?"
God only knows.
Dexter turns to her very informatively. And let me see, what was y'all's group thing? Oh, yes, I see. Well,
Stoic.
Milady, this project we're making a video about stoichiometry, which I am very well versed in, to teach the whole class about stoichiometry is what we're doing. And she goes, "Oh, fun." She immediately gets out her phone and starts texting.
Cliff does not hold steady against nerd.
Cliff! Alright, hold on.
Do you just lash out in rage? That's how nerdy he
Oh,
is.
shit!
Damn!
Scarlet puts just her hair out of her face and like adjusts her hair and like makes a like slow motion hair swoop, and Cliff Edge is smitten. He is completely in love with this girl. She's beautiful and she doesn't give a fuck, which is really sexy because he's 15, and she's like, who's this mysterious girl who doesn't care about things? Valerie!
Hey.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I could see maybe 50 feet ahead of my car, so, you know.
It's fine. You're just in time for science class in your new sexy anime body.
I literally just walked in the door. Let me get it open.
It's okay. It's not your turn yet. You don't have to worry. All right, so Cliff just fell in love with Scarlet.
Nothing new there.
Also,
My esports waifu.
I named her Scarlet before I made this connection. I literally just named her Scarlet because of her hair. Anyway, Cliff, there's really hot. She's preternaturally beautiful, if you will.
Game imitates life.
Yeah, sure.
So Dexter is, planning out the stoichiometry assignment, and he turns to Cliff and says, "So Cliff, I was thinking that we should probably film this soon, before the game, because no one wants to miss that big game. So do you wanna meet maybe in the AV room after school today or tomorrow or something like that?"
How about tomorrow?
Okay, well, what do you think, Scarlet? Scarlet says, "Whatever."
Oh, she's so cool. She doesn't care about anything. She just doesn't give a shit.
And Dexter's like, since you're new, the AV room is in room 1725. It's on the second floor, but it's in the back. So if you have any problems finding it, just ask one of the security or one of the teachers. They'll hop in. Yeah, okay, I will. Thanks.
Cliff again fails to hold steady against nerd.
All right. Next group. Francis, Lowell, and Anaka.
Hi.
So I've got pretty much everything set up, but we do need a place. It would be good to have an actual lab to work with, because there's going to be lighting and all that jazz, and it would really be helpful if we didn't have to do any kind of props or anything like that. So if we could, I was thinking either at the lab here or at the middle school, but if we go to the middle school, we'll have to technically break in, because I don't think we can have permission to do that. So which do you guys want to go to?
I don't see why not just here.
We
Okay.
also go to the hospital lab, but here works.
Then can one of you go check with Mr. Nelson and make sure that's okay? Because otherwise, again, we would have to break in.
Yeah,
I'll go ask.
okay. I kind of can't squeeze between you guys, so yeah, go ahead.
That's the one conceit that you're maintaining, is that they can't walk past each other. Really? That's
Well,
not even how it is in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, you remember how small the desk space was in high school?
To be fair,
Well,
that
science
would be
class usually had
legitimately
more
difficult.
desk space because there were those giant tables.
Labs.
yeah, so less people could get set on fire, yeah.
All right. So Francis calls up to Mr. Nelson and he says, "What can I do for you, son?"
We were just working on our project, and we were wondering if we could film in the lab, since it's lab safety. Being in a lab would probably help.
That sounds like a great idea. Let me see. I can't keep the lab open too late after school, but if you guys want to come in before or after school, or maybe during lunch and work on it, I can be here and let you in.
Panzer, look.
Oh my god!
What? It's art. Holy shit! Oh my god.
Don't do that to Chansey.
You are the hero of today.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Brilliant, amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Backhanding the Chansey.
All right, so you let them know. And what do you guys do with this information? Are you gonna you might have to skip class.
Well, just
Or
before lunch.
How about before school tomorrow? Because there's some things I need to do for another group project at lunch.
All right, so you guys are going to meet before school tomorrow.
You guys, I was just going through my character sheet to arrange like the strings I have on people, and I just have written down anime one string. I can't remember if that was on Cliff or Orville.
Probably, I think it was
Orville.
Cliff, because his
It's
character
just
gave
his
out a bunch.
anime!
I don't know.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Probably Orville.
And it was Clarence.
I'm guessing
Uh,
Orville. Just because you guys have had more interactions.
But Vara did draw dicks all over your notebook.
Oh, yep, that's the one.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that would have to be it.
Okay.
Strings equal dicks.
Yep.
Orville, Molly, and Vara, you need to discuss your group project. Orville, you are now here in school with your super sexy new body, and all the girls in school cannot shut up about how gorgeous you are. Every girl wants you to choose them to go to homecoming.
God, I love
Mom.
being a sexy teen.
What was our project about again? It was like plants fucking or something.
Photosynthesis, I mean.
Yeah, that
Molly,
photography
roll to
thing.
hold steady versus Orville being really hot.
I'm rolling that so hard. Or is it cold? Yes, cold.
Yes. You do not hold steady. You get a nosebleed.
No, better yet. Molly like stares at him for a couple minutes and then flat out passes out.
Whoa! Vara catches her. Whoa, she's really sleepy. She puts Molly on the desk. What a sleepy
Well, I mean-
dear lady.
I mean, let's be honest. This class has that effect on people, in my experience. So
Oh my god, where's my laugh track?
Plants, photosynthesis, plants. I have a nursery. We can.
look. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I haven't really been paying attention in this class at all, ever. So, this project. I mean, I'll help as much as I can, but don't double check my math.
That's cool. That's what we got her for. She's like wicked into science or whatever.
Well, that works then. We're good.
Yeah. Yes. Molly is like totally flustered.
So, what was it? Photography we're doing?
Yes, I can find a camera, and I'm pretty good at finding things. If you know what I mean.
No. It's
I think I do know what you mean.
It's photosynthesis. We're doing plants.
We're taking pictures of plants?
No, it's how they eat. Molly
I
kind
thought
of
it
like
was how they fuck.
no, that's
I
pollination.
don't understand anything
Wait,
in this class.
No, it can't be how they fuck because that's birds and bees. I mean, come on. Come
Molly's like, why don't you guys come over to my house?
Anaka helpfully leans over the table and says, plants don't eat.
Molly
Unless they're
suddenly
Venus
feels
flytraps.
Molly suddenly feels very unattracted by Orville because he's not scientific.
Yeah. And why don't you guys just come over to my house and I'll explain everything. I have plants.
Oh, that's great. So you just kind of have everything, everything all set, ready to go. You basically got this covered, don't you? I'm gonna roll hot to manipulate.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh wait, how do I fucking roll again?
Slash.
I forgot.
Slash roll.
Okay.
Slash.
There's some slash that's gonna happen, I'm sure. Oh,
Yep.
it
Oh
works.
my.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it's all set. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. It's really great to have you in the group, Molly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Molly,
welcome.
Vara is doodling in her notebook and draws a spaceship that looks like a dildo.
Molly, you because Orville got that manipulate check, you are basically going to do his part of the project for him because you find him attractive. But I mean, that would have probably happened no matter what. So
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Mortal class.
I'm laughing, but I cry on the inside because I'm that person in the current massive group project for my public administration class.
Oh no! Don't be that guy.
I don't have a choice.
Anime. All right, is that all the groups? I think that's
Yeah.
all the groups. Does anyone want to talk to any of their friends as the group projects get underway? And go check in on anyone.
Anaka's gonna swing by Tiffany real quick,
All right.
and she's gonna whisper to Tiffany, if somebody got caught doing this whole little cheat thing that we're doing, who would it be worst for Chevron?
Tiffany looks at you evilly and goes, Penny.
I'm gonna need a few minutes with Penny, but it's got to be alone.
Well, you know that she hangs out between classes without Chevron, especially now that the dance club is around. I mean, Penny's Chevron's friend, but she's not in the
She-
dance club.
Pretty much a classic girl gets left behind story, you know?
It's so true. It's so sad.
It happens so much in high school, you know? It's like you've got one ugly duckling, and then the popular kid just dumps him for somebody completely new. I
Yeah,
say not
it's-
looking at Cliff.
Yeah, it's just, it's disgusting. And I think that, Anaka, Penny could probably use someone with a heart like yours to help her not feel so bad about this situation. She says, her voice dripping with sarcasm.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, do you have the
Thank you.
Did you get the sheet ready?
Oh, yes, here you go.
Yoink!
Alright, Anaka now has the forged health test sheet thing.
I thought it was a prescription pad.
Oh, right, it was. It's a prescription pad.
It's like a treatment plan kind of thing.
Yeah.
The important thing it does list a disease.
Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. So, with that, so now this is season 2, episode 1. So do you guys want to do 2 classes, or do you want to do more classes today to sort of get back in the rhythm of it?
I could go for another class.
Yeah, more classes works.
Alright, let's
Do
go
we
to
have-
one other class before lunch.
Do we have the cooking at a class up?
I do have the home ec class. Let's go to home ec.
Oh yeah, let's go to home ec.
Whack!
Oh boy!
Gather your pogs and let's go to home ec.
Spoilers,
God damn it,
Vara is
Orville,
not
move.
good at cooking.
Spoilers,
Spoilers.
Orville is great at cooking.
Spoilers, Molly's a vegetarian, so this is gonna be all sorts of awkward.
They just make cakes and crap, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Mr. Wilson's pog already.
It's the same band teacher. I just used them again.
Oh, I've
You
never
walk
gone
into
to
home
band.
ec.
So,
There are
Nobody
stations
went
set
to
up
band.
depending on what you were doing. This is as cooking class. These are sinks here, and then there's space. There's an oven and a sink at each station, and you see there are several stations set up, and you can choose who you want to work with.
I motion Lily to come sit over here.
All right. The animes are in the back there.
Vara sits by herself and ignores Lowell.
Oh,
Ooh la
Orville
la.
sits by Vara.
What's up?
Not much, not much.
We're gonna bake some fucking cakes and shit? I don't know.
Oh
I'll
man,
get the spaghetti.
Francis.
I know this amazing recipe for dessert spaghetti. You won't even believe it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That sounds like something Vara would be really into.
It absolutely
is.
would be.
Alright. So Mr. Wilson is also the cooking teacher, and he's gonna be like, "Hey everybody, welcome. I see that you're all set up. It looks like if we have at least 2 people at each table, then that should be pretty good. Y'all can share, move around if you need to. I'm not so worried about it. Just make sure that everybody has access to a sink and an oven. Alright, so welcome to, let's see, what was it called? It wasn't called cooking class. It was called like food science.
No, it was called home ec in our school.
Well, home ec was also sewing. I guess this can also be sewing.
We only had home ec in like 5th grade.
Oh,
though.
culinary. This is culinary.
Culinary
class. That's what it
arts,
was called.
that's what
yeah,
it is.
culinary arts. That was it.
Okay, welcome to Culinary Arts. As you know, since our class is right before lunch, we're going to, all of you, I hope you're excited about being a part of the school bake sale club. As before lunch, my school did this.
I love the bake sale club. It's my favorite club.
Which is basically the culinary arts class was always right before lunch, and so they would sell the stuff that they made in class to the students, and that would go toward I guess like the arts fund for the school that would help them have all the supplies that they needed. So that's what you guys are gonna do with all of the stuff that you make. So it's not gonna go to waste, and you're not gonna have to worry about taking it home if you don't want to. All right, so what are we gonna make in culinary arts today?
Dessert
Beef?
spaghetti.
That would be surely coincidental. Or is that Orville just looking at him and saying, dessert spaghetti?
Did you guys roll hot?
I did that.
That's
against
from a while
teacher.
ago.
That was against Molly.
Oh well, you can roll hot in favor of dessert spaghetti if
All
you
right, so
want.
he'll just raise his hand and say, "Yo, we could make dessert spaghetti. I bet that'd go over really well."
That's my favorite sentence you've ever said to me. You can roll out dessert spaghetti.
All right, you successfully convince Mr. Wilson that since he's like, all right, well, since there's no other votes, and let's pretend he has like a list behind him of different things to choose from, and he's like, all right, we'll start out with this recipe. This is a pretty easy recipe, so it'll be a good way for all of us to start out. So everybody come up and get a recipe card, and we'll go through everything step by step, but of course, first, I want you all to get all of your ingredients ready. So why don't you go ahead and do that, and I'll give you a few minutes to get all set up.
Alright, Vara grabs the ingredient card and then runs back to Orville.
All
Alright! Spaghetti!
In the back room there, the closet is full of all the food and stuff and dry goods, and then other places around are like sinks and ovens and stovetops and stuff like that.
And vague ovals. They're
Vague
cooking ovals.
cooking things. Well, I wanted them to be applicable to either cooking or sewing, depending on what kind of class y'all wanted it to be. So,
Anaka gets 2 recipe cards and gives one to the women to her right.
all right. And the mysterious woman to your left says, "Oh, thank you." Wait, hold on. What's her voice? It's got to be deeper. Oh,
Thank you.
She's not
thank
Dr.
you
Girlfriend.
so much. Thank you.
How you doing?
I wish I could do a man voice for her voice.
Hey, how
Thank
you doing? I'm
Lunch
Scarlet.
Lady Belinda, what are you doing here? Everyone should watch The Most Popular Girls in School, by the way.
Yep.
I'm Scarlet. I'm rolling hot.
You will
Sprint Creek.
understand all of my references. So Scarlett and her new friend, and the other new girl, are here at a table together, and the girl with the red circle takes the card and says, "Oh, thank you. By the way, I'm Anita. I'm new."
So you have Scarlet and Anita.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I did it on purpose.
Suddenly I'm interested in this girl. Hi, I'm Anaka, and this is Lily. Are you guys new here, or?
Hi, we just moved here. I'm Anita and this is Scarlett. We're half sisters. We have the same dad, which is why we have different, but we have different last names. It's complicated. But I'm Anita Sanguine. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Lily.
And a whole bunch of shaking hands commences, I suppose.
Yeah, I just put out my hand in real life.
Very business casual.
Maybe
Business casual, yeah.
Neither of the girls appear to really give a fuck.
So you're pretty much taking this class because it's an easy A?
Well, yeah, and, maybe make a little extra money on the side selling the stuff that we make.
Well, if you need any help, I'm pretty good at cooking, and also I don't think Wilson cares if we work together. So we could probably just throw everything into one giant batch, split it in two, and call it a day.
Seems like a good idea. Seems pretty relaxed of a class. It's nice, Scarlet elbows Anita and motions with her eyes to where Cliff and Molly are sitting, and Anita nods and before turning back to Anaka and says, I appreciate your help, but this just seems like it's just for fun. So let's have fun. Learn about cooking or whatever.
I feel like they don't care about me at all, and they just want to get to Cliff.
You notice that they look at each other a lot, but they don't talk to each other a lot. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so, Anaka, you and Lily says, Anaka, I've never made dessert pasta before, have you?
Oh, totally. I've made all sorts of stuff. I'll be able to show you.
Really?
It's not hard.
Is this something that you've made at home before?
Yeah, I cook all the time.
Oh, wow. How did you learn to cook, Anaka?
My dad really wants me to have practical skills.
Oh, that's really neat. I always wanted to get more into cooking, but my parents, they both work, and so I don't have a lot of chance to really sit down and do anything fancy.
Well, Thanksgiving's coming up if you want to just dive right in.
Oh, yeah, of course, because this is the real time.
We had Halloween on Halloween. I'm assuming
did.
Thanksgiving will happen around.
I will
I
be
think
here,
We're gonna have a Thanksgiving
so...
special and a Christmas special.
Not
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna be at home for Christmas.
We didn't do
I think-
Halloween
I
on
don't know.
Halloween either. We can do it ahead of time.
I think I know what Scarlet and Anita are.
No
Between
shit.
the creepy staring and everything else, it's very clear they're Mormons.
First the sports team, now the new kids. This is just gonna be a Mormon town in no time.
Oh, it's beautiful. All right,
Actually, the
let's
sports
go over.
that was a joke, but the sports team really did remind me of Mormons.
Like, don't worry about it. Okay, so next let's go over to Lowell's table. Dick, you sit down next to Dick Johnson, and he's like, "Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
man? Are you ready for Friday?"
Does he really go ooh ooh ooh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Does anyone join in on this?
Yes.
Is it just him?
Well, you gotta
Yes,
roll the
Riley
old steady
also
verse
says
it.
it. Riley also does it, but ironically,
Okay.
and she laughs at him.
Orville's just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
staring like, what the fuck?
Stop that. Those are going to be the canonical color of Orville's eyes, that green color.
420 or 69, 420,
yeah,
you mean?
69, 420 is the color of Orville's eyes. So Riley says, "Hey Dick, I heard that you and what is her name? You and I don't remember her last name. Lavender are going to homecoming." And he's like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be sweet. She's so hot." And Riley's like, "I haven't figured out who I'm gonna ask yet. Do you have any ideas?"
I don't know. Hey, let's get cooking. Let's not talk about this.
Sorry, Riley is a girl, so she's gonna ask Dick about his girlfriend because it's
Yeah.
they're friends and she's a girl. So Riley says, "Oh, really? Well, have you not decided who you're going to homecoming with yet?"
I'm still just weighing my options.
Dick turns to Riley and he's like, "Riley, word on the street? Any ladies out there got a crush on our pal Lowell?" And Riley goes, "Well, I've had my ear to the wall about all of this, but I don't know yet. I haven't heard any juicy gossip about it quite yet."
You know what? I'm not sure how comfortable I am of you guys talking about my love life. Let's
roll the hold steady.
All right. I suppose I should look at my stats. Cold, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You hold steady, but nothing else.
Try to shift the conversation towards. Let's
all right. Oh yeah. So Dick Johnson takes some uncooked pasta and starts eating it.
Oh, man.
Not to be stupid, but not because he thinks that's what you're supposed to do. He just is idly eating uncooked pasta while they're just sitting around. He takes 2 of the uncooked pastas and puts them in his mouth and goes, "Hey, lol," and he makes a walrus noise.
This is accurate to every high school cooking class I was ever in.
Oh god.
Right.
I do chuckle at this, but then I also kind of figure that Lowell's probably surprisingly an amazingly good cook because he always has to cook for himself.
Man, everybody in
Sure.
this class is a good
Yeah,
cook.
I think all of the
It's
players
not
are
that
good
hard.
cooks somehow.
Vara
It's not
ain't.
that
She's
hard.
at the outback all the time. Or a wild deer or something.
She's got the
no.
lower intestine made of steel. Alright, let's move from Lowell's table to Cliff and Molly's table, and I guess also kind of Francis's table. Francis, what are you doing?
This table only had one person, so I came to sit over here.
He's sulking.
Okay, you sit next to Mai. It's that girl. You look back and see your pals, Daniela and Jezebel, from the Coven.
What, I'm not his
And
pal?
then- I'm talking about Francis right now, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not his pal?
From the Coven. You are not in the
Oh,
Coven.
yeah.
And
Well-
also Cliff and Molly are back there. And Cliff and Molly are sitting with, Cliff, you're sitting next to your pal J-Val, who says, "Hey, Cliff, how the hell are you? What,
He looks like he lost a fight with a
It's-
lawnmower.
Why do you somehow
Yeah.
have 3 black eyes?
Oh, dear.
What's the third eye? Molly kind of stares at him.
Nope.
No. J-Val, touches your forehead and is like, "Your third eye has been bruised."
His third eye, Molly kind of leans into Cliff's face. I don't see it.
Oh, and I'm sort of, I don't want to, outright say what I've been doing in front of Molly, Mai, and Daniela, so I'm going to be like, oh, it was just a tough day at work last night.
Wait, does she notice his necklace?
You mean Molly, who is part of the
Roll
Dark Arts
dark
Club?
to notice his necklace.
Rolling dark.
One of the witches who has already seen what you guys have done?
Well, I don't know that.
Alright, you didn't make it, so you're not going to notice unless Cliff wants you to notice.
I don't,
Alright.
no, I'm not gonna let her notice.
Alright, then it's under your clothes. Just in this weird, Iron Man, glowing ball
Yeah, I have,
under
this
your-
glowing heart thing.
I don't think it's
And,
natural.
Get that looked at.
And so Jezebel is like, "Man, rough night, huh?"
Yeah.
Are
Molly's
you,
kind of oblivious to this.
You doing okay, Cliff?
Man, I've been better. We'll chat about it with Matilda at lunch.
Sounds good. So, Danielle, Cliff, Molly, do any of you guys know what dessert spaghetti is?
Well, I was looking at the recipe, and it's chocolate and flour, and
It's
put
chocolate
some...
and it's chocolate spaghetti, basically.
But what's all the
Oh.
white stuff?
Am
what
I the
is
only
it?
one that thinks that's really gross?
Yeah.
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 What is it?
You guys do this. I'm gonna supervise. And she takes the recipe card from Molly and she's like, I'll supervise. I'll read the instructions.
My card. My card. my card. Molly kind of frowns and gets another one.
Oh, my god, more fan
oh
art.
my god.
What?
Don't fuck with Chancy's, Vara.
Uh-oh.
Chancey, no.
Shit!
Saved!
Fancy use its bitch
Uh.
slap. It's super effective.
Well, Chancy's do get caught with a lucky punch on them a lot.
Oh, I see.
So that's clearly a critical hit.
All right, Francis. What do you do over here? Are you like talking to the table behind you, or are you talking to Mai?
I'd probably just be talking to Mai.
All right. Well, she's just going about her business, like washing the dishes, boiling some water.
Then I'd probably just end up cooking. Sorry,
Molly
I'm boring.
Fine.
Molly thinks these human recipes are fucking weird.
Well, to be fair, this is pretty fucking weird.
This is a pretty fucking weird.
Do
Alright,
people
you
really
all-
eat this?
No. You all successfully make some dessert spaghetti, and you have the option of selling it, or taking some to lunch with you, or just leaving it the fuck alone.
Orville rolls to cook it sexily.
Okay.
Damn it.
Molly wants to
Vara
get
is extremely opposed to dessert spaghetti!
Molly promptly hits the floor again.
What? Explain your +4 instead of a +3. What's the +4?
I know how he did it.
I'm the mortal. I gain
Right,
+1.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vara went and got supplies for the dessert spaghetti, and she came back with like M&Ms and whipped cream and
I don't know what
choco
this is gonna do.
tacos and ice cream.
God
no!
damn it.
She
This
was
is called a
back.
sexy synthesizer.
She sees Orville stirring that bowl of chocolate spaghetti.
He
She
takes a
drops the
spoon out of
M&Ms.
the chocolate and like licks it erotically.
She drops M&Ms all over the floor in her sudden arousal. This is known as dropping the M&Ms.
Either roll to turn on or roll to hold steady, depending on how you want Orville to feel about you.
Alright, well, Vara sees his extreme sexiness as a challenge to be equally as sexy.
God damn it.
So she tears open a bag of candy with her teeth. Let me roll hot with that.
Molly.
Take off.
Molly's trying to watch this power stroke going on right now.
She flips her hair as the M&Ms spill all down her shirt. Oh my.
You make a mess, but it's still kind of sexy.
Cliff, do you see this?
I think you're
I-
running in a two-table
I wish I
rating.
hadn't.
You should roll to hold steady.
I just
Everyone
love
who's
it
not
when
the face.
the chocolate gets all melty, if you know what I mean.
I think I know exactly what you mean.
How are you saying you're a fan of chocolates?
I'm a pretty big fan of chocolate. If you know what I mean. Wink! And she says wink as she winks.
So, what are you doing this Saturday?
I think I'm going over to your house this Saturday.
Well, that's a bit forward, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's what what you were going for.
Vara, please don't get teen pregnant.
hey, we'll figure something out.
Do you like movies? Is that a thing?
Well, there is that one movie out. I mean, they made the live action version of Shoujo Orlando. That I heard it's got great reviews. I saw it was on Rotten Tomatoes. It was great.
Oh, I love that site. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I mean, if that's what you're implying.
J-Val,
Saturday is homecoming. Yes, Cliff.
Oh, it's
I think
shit. I didn't know
we've
it was
unleashed a
Homecoming.
power more terrifying than anything we could have hoped.
Jezebel just very intently stares into her crystal ball.
Molly's like staring at the two, not knowing what to think, and possibly passing out again.
Wait, is Saturday homecoming?
Yeah, Saturday's homecoming.
Oh, okay.
Well, then
So
just
ask her to
change to
homecoming.
Friday.
Okay, good.
Friday's the game.
Oh, well, fuck, then, yeah, Saturday
Ask her to
change to...
homecoming.
Actually, wait, no, Saturday's homecoming, right? Sorry, I've been a little out of it lately, so, how about we
No,
do that?
that's alright. Are you asking me to homecoming? Really? I've
Well,
never
you
been
should
asked.
offer to go to his house.
Shh, hush.
I'm like, well, that's, I figure homecoming is a nice compromise between maybe what I wanted to do and what you apparently wanted to do.
I just wanted to play Final Fantasy at your house, man.
I thought we were doing that, I thought we were going someone else's house for
Lowell's
that
house.
tonight, right? Lowell's house?
Private Final Fantasy.
That is only somewhat arousing.
Orville's just kind of like, he just kind of stares around the room for a second like, what the fuck did I just do?
Molly still staring in horror at the two.
Crying, help me. I guess if you're asking me to go to homecoming, it's not like I had any other plans. Yeah, let's do you want to prank some guys at homecoming? That might be fun.
Drop some pig's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You know damn well I want to.
Yes. All right, I'm in. Let's get to cooking this chocolate spaghetti then.
Damn right.
Cliff, did we do the right thing?
I'm kind of wondering about that.
Orville makes a side dish for the chocolate spaghetti, Pocky breadsticks. It's a breadstick with a stick of Pocky inside, coated in cinnamon and sugar.
It's not a breadstick that's been dipped in chocolate.
No, it's actually got a whole fucking stick of Pocky on the inside.
Okay, we're gonna go to lunch.
Okay, yeah,
Gather your pogs.
There's not really anywhere to go for me.
Gather your pogs. You dicks.
Can't fucking believe I rolled a 16.
Yeah.
The
That
sexiest
was
chef
amazing.
alive.
I can't even handle that. That was amazing.
So I just glued Pocky breadsticks and didn't get anything.
Good. Good.
Orville is an innovator.